quite a pleasant sail across the sort of bay behind me. I've now entered another fjord, so I've just dropped all the reefs, all the sails down to 3 reefs, because in the last fjord where the fog was, there was some pretty strong katabatic winds. I didn't have the sails up then because I'd only just picked the anchor up, but better safe than sorry. If those happen again in here, I don't want my sails getting torn. I've got a pizza in the oven, food, and yeah, we're just going to keep on keeping on. Hi everyone, Ella here with another daily update for you. So Yeva and I have made it to Permeate, which is about halfway between Nuuk and Nuuk. Slightly slower progress than I was hoping for. Obviously you saw the fog bank that I entered into when I was leaving my anchorage. So it went fog bank and then beating to windward across the bay into a fjord where there was absolutely no wind, out of that fjord into sea ice. My first ever time navigating through proper sort of chunks of ice in the water. I don't know if you can make this out on this camera, but that is my first look at some proper sea ice. So it's a lot of this, but it's packed really tightly together over there, making it hard to find a way through. So I'm going to go around these bergs and then head out a bit more and see if I can get in a bit further along. So all very interesting, very challenging conditions, but it has meant I've slowed down a little bit more than I was expecting to. So I need to check my weather forecast for this storm that's brewing, but always going to err on the side of caution, so if I need to stay put here for another night, I will, just to avoid being out in 40 knots of wind and 3.5 metre swells, sloshing all that ice around all over the place, and around Yeva and I. Regardless whether I leave tomorrow or the day after or whatever, I'm just going to crash out tonight. I need a good sleep. The anchoring didn't really do it for me, so yeah, going to try and get a good solid sleep, and then see what the conditions have in store for us for the next leg to Nuuk. I want to say a huge thank you for all of your very kind comments and messages of support since the beginning, but particularly over the last few days. You guys have noticed that I was having a bit of a hard time with it, and your messages have really cheered me up and helped, so thank you so much for that. Yeah, really appreciate it, and as always I will keep you posted on the plan and the next steps. Thanks!